Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Specialist Mortgages podcast. This is Venu Rehan,
This is Abbas.
and today we will be discussing about the mortgage processes involved for first-time home buyers. So, Abbas, how are you doing?
I'm good. Great.
Okay,
How are you?
all good. So let's dive into the questions. There are so many questions. I'm getting emails for first time. People who want to apply for mortgage. What are the processes? What are the interest rates? There's so many questions all around me. I thought, let me get you today with me on this podcast. So thank you so much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so my first question is, what are the biggest mistakes first time home buyers make when taking a mortgage in the UAE?
I think one of the biggest mistakes they do is not understanding true eligibility. So they just focus on their EMIs. They just focus on the values. But if you actually, that's why a mortgage broker is required, because he can explain you there's so much more to that. It's just not EMI. It's how much is the overpayment for the banks? What are the insurances involved? How much of early payment options are they giving you? And that kind of, takes your mortgage to a better, I would say, figure for the long term.
And that's where you come into the picture.
Exactly.
So it's very important.
And one of the other mistakes they do is they don't secure an approval before moving to
property selection.
Exactly. Yeah. Because you are losing out a chance on a good bargain. Because as we know, as a seller, you would really bargain with someone who already has a pre-approval.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
Yes.
Okay. My next question. With the interest rates around 3.75%, going in some cases, is this the right time to shift your existing loan or to refinance?
It is actually, because if you consider since COVID, this has been the lowest as of now, the rates have been. So it's a very good option to shift your bank and to refinance your loan. And even if you consider the exit costs, which are involved from moving one bank to other, still you would be in profit. Yes, still be in profit. I think you should make a good amortization and compare your final results of how much you're saving over the longer period.
All right. Okay. My next question. How does the mortgage approval process work in the UAE? And how can buyers get faster approval? This is really important for me to understand.
So I think I would say first, you catch a good mortgage broker.
Of course, yes.
And the first thing you need to do is you need to apply for the pre-approval.
Yes.
Once you've selected your property, the bank obviously does an independent evaluation of the property and then gives you a final offer letter. And then you're good to go for transfer the property. So I think to speed up all this process, what you need to do is you need to have the documents ready.
Okay.
And you need to maintain a good credit score.
Okay. And for documentation, what all is needed, Abbas?
I think very standard. You have your passport, Emirates ID, visa copies, your 6 months bank statements.
Okay.
In case you're salaried, you need a salary certificate from your employer.
Okay.
If you're self-employed, then you need to show your business documents, as we have trade licenses, and you're good to go.
And how much time it usually takes for a salaried case?
I would say around 2 to 3 days.
It's quick. It's very fast.
It is. Yes. So if a case is structured well and submitted to a bank, an approval might even come within 24 hours.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, my next question. What's the difference between fixed and the variable rates?
Fixed rate is something which is your EMI, or we say installment, is fixed over a period. Usually banks give 2 to 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
And your interest rates are fixed.
Okay.
Variable rates are something which keep fluctuating as per the performance of the market. So let's say if you have higher inflations or the market is a bit not stable, the central bank tends to increase the interest rates to reduce the lending.
Okay.
So it's a kind of a catch where, what prefers. Usually in Dubai, we have kind of a hybrid mortgage structure where the first 3 to 5 years are always fixed and then you move into a variable. Yeah.
All right. Okay. How can homeowners save money over the life of their mortgage?
So I think each bank has an option of early settlement.
Okay.
Right? So you need to do overpayments to reduce your principal.
Okay.
Once the principal reduces, again, your interest quotient reduces over the years. And do not take loans for your maximum eligibility. Don't max out your eligibility. Leave some rooms.
That's needed.
Yeah, so I think it would be, if you have that option with you, take loans for lesser tenures
Okay.
and keep overpaying. So you're reducing your interest payments.
All right, Abbas, this was really helpful for all my clients. Thank
Sure.
you so much for joining us today.
It was such a pleasure.
Thank you. And our email ID and phone number is very much mentioned over there. For any mortgage inquiries, we'll be more than happy to assist you. Signing off, Venu Rehan. Thank you so very much.